few months ago, we challenged ourselves to fully respray my car using nothing but rattle cans and a budget of £300. We sanded, filled, sanded a lot more, and then hit the car with a few coats of primer. After which my Fiat Coupe sat patiently for a few weeks while the temperatures outside plummeted to below freezing. Now though, we're back to finish the job. Hello, welcome back to Auto Alex Cars. You join me and Taylor Hetherington of TaylorMade Cars back in the unit. That's right, we are finally going to be giving Fabrizio a proper respray. Today is blue paint time. The reason that we haven't done it, it's taken a few weeks, is because it's been quite cold outside. It's been snowing, it's been really cold, and we've had other things that we wanted to do first. But today is the day. So the car is being wet sanded off camera, and we're going to get started with a little test panel. And as a reminder, this is the £300 DIY respray kind of challenge video. Can you do it? Can it be done? Yes, it can, but how shit will it look? I will be wearing a mask soon, but I'm too excited, so I'm not going to do it quite yet.
Oh, that is nice.
Oh, that's got good coverage.
You're getting more of it around the panel than on it.
That's not bad.
Do you know what I'm really not looking forward to?
What?
The lacquer stage.
But for now, we have proven that yes, you can do a professional grade paint job at home.
Well, it hasn't dried yet.
Catch, Rory. I'm your father. Your head.
You've got your mouth full.
Yeah.
Right, and then
let me get off. This panel is actually looking really good.
it looks really nice.
This is the first hit, no lacquer on it.
The reason we did it on this separate panel was to make sure that it wouldn't react with the primer or anything.
No.
What?
Well, that doesn't look good now.
What? Why? What here?
Oh, the chips.
Oh yeah, we don't worry about that.
We couldn't be bothered to sand that bit down.
Yeah. It's a Fiat. It's got to have a little bit of patina. I'm going to start here. Oh my God! That is f***ing nice. It's not bad. It's blue. I think that this is coming out quite well.
I've decided we're at a stage now where we can start charging people for this, because this is fantastic.
We only have enough paper to cover one wheel at a time.
Yeah. But Rory, we're changing the wheels and the tyres.
So why are you covering them?
Brake discs. Which we're changing as well.
I've got to get the bottom of the door.
This is what they do in body shop.
Is it?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Right, so we fast forwarded this episode, and as you can see, we have resprayed my Fiat Coupe red. Not really, this is actually Taylor's Fiat Coupe that I might have to buy if the DIY respray goes terribly wrong, which it probably will. To check the history of my future Fiat Coupe, I'm going to run a car vertical report on it to make sure it hasn't been crashed, stolen or clocked. And as you can see, this one's got green ticks for mileage, theft, accident and finance. That means that this one is a good one. So Taylor, I'll give you 1,500 quid.
You can piss off.
Oi! Naughty. So for an example of a car you definitely want to avoid, check out this Range Rover Evoque that has got a green tick for mileage, an amber warning for theft, amber warning for accidents, and green for finance. So we want to have a look at the theft and accidents amber warning in close detail. So if we scroll down a little bit, keep going, you can see that damage detected in January 2020, and it was also stolen as well in January of 2020. So January 2020 for this car was a very, very bad month. If we scroll down a little bit further, you can see, yep, stolen vehicle check, United Kingdom police, it's on the stolen vehicle database. And then let's have a look at the mileage. Mileage seems to check out, but keep on going. Damage report, this is interesting. Category B write-off. B for very, very bad. So this is a car that can't be put back on the road. And in some cases on Car Vertical as well, you get pictures of the damage, which, as you can see, we have here. Massive, massive front end damage. Yeah, that is total. So it's had a head-on and it's also caught fire by the look of things. So in the case of this car, one to avoid. So then do yourselves a favor and run a Car Vertical report on any car that you want to buy. To sweeten the deal, you will also get 10% off using the code AutoAlex. Right then, let's get this Fiat finished.
Ain't no holla back, girl.
Welcome back to day 2 of the actual colour respray section. Yesterday we made the most amount of progress because, as you can see, Fabrizio is blue. We've got our mate Dan, who's very good with not only mechanicals but also with paintwork. He's better than us. This morning I went back to Edgeware Car Colours. Greg, thank you very much for making me up 14 cans of blue paint because we were only thinking that we were going to do the roof and one door, and then we were like, nah, sod it, how difficult could it be?
That's quite a lot of paint. Do we need that much?
Probably not, but no, better to be safe than sorry. These cans, these aerosols, are very, very good. So if you have a car and you want to do a DIY respray or a panel or something, then check out Edgeware Car Colours. Greg is the man, he's the man who owns it, and also his son, Josh. Thumbs up, Josh. So today we are going to finish the respray.
And I would like to point out that we are literally doing this and learning as we go along.
Yes.
So we've never done this before.
It probably looks okay on camera. It's not that good in real life. With another 2 coats of the Sprint Blue, I am confident that this is going to look good. Anyway, shall we, as Rory would say, mask up?
It's mask.
Yeah, mask, Rory.
It's got an A and an R in it.
Should we give this a bloody good go and see if we can get this car finished today? And I'm sick and tired of people saying, oh, what's happening with the respray episode? Oh, you keep on buying cars. Oh shit, no, they're my subscribers. Love you guys. Anyway, let's crack on.
That, like that. And now I'm going to turn my nozzle like that and go like that. Oh, look at that. Yeah.
All of the people watching this that work in body shops are going to cringe at what we're doing.
So what you're saying is I've done a shit job. Look at the orange peel on it. It's all orange peely. No.
You could open that and eat that.
Yeah.
Yeah. This will forever be the orange peel door of Taylor.
It's not bad.
If you like oranges.
My name is Alex Kirsten and I am painting.
The roof looks very good.
I think we could start charging for this. This is nice.
Finishing from a hard day at work.
You got blue in your nose.
Oh, I've also got blue in my lungs. I'm blue, my car is blue, abba-dee-ba-da-bye. We are spraying the car, we are getting quite high, a-dabba-dee-dabba-die.
What's happening?
I feel like I've taken a whole bunch of drugs.
These masks are not very effective.
So today is Lacquer Day, finishing the car. What's that?
A fingerprint. Someone touched it.
So, admittedly, a lot of this was done by Dan, well, mostly done by Dan. So there's a little bit of dust here, because when Dan sprayed it with the clear coat, we didn't wet the floor. Now the floor is completely wet, which means that it catches all of the dust. So hopefully we won't have dust flinging into the clear coat. But all of this will be buffed out, polished out anyway. Hopefully this will look amazing. And if it doesn't, then it's all Dan's fault.
And he's got to redo all of it.
Yeah. Oh, it's so spitty! Look at that.
Oh, I think they can be flat and polished out.
Oh no!
What is going on over there?
I'm gonna start here now. Ta-da! Oh, look at that, that's glossy!
That's tailor-made.
Oh.
Yeah?
It's all gone wrong. So, side skirt, completely what? Look, it's actually gone through like that. No, so all of this is ruined, so all of this needs to be stripped back. I'm not happy. Dan's not happy. The car looks,
At the minute, not great. That was you!
yeah.
That looks like jizz.
The lacquer is make or break, and currently it's just broken everything.
It's not great at the moment.
This bit, no, not that bit. Not that bit. No, wait. That bit looks good, because we can't do any more. We're done. We spent an hour, and then we ran out because we're f***ing idiots.
So then, probably time to cut our losses and reveal our hard work. After all, the car started life with me looking like it had been through a washing machine. And with probably 80 hours of hard labour and limited know-how, these are the results.
Right, so after much deliberation, much time, much questions in the comments about everything, I'm very pleased to announce that the Fiat Coupe 20 valve turbo, aka Fabrizio, is now finished.
Yeah, it's not finished.
It's finished.
It looks rubbish.
It's blue, and that's what we wanted. It's shit. It is quite shit. And today was the last day where we all lost our rag and we were like, actually, this is shit, and we need to send it to a body shop.
Yeah.
So, shall we walk you around? This wing, actually, very good.
This is the only panel that came out nice.
But this, shit, this,
I did
it's
that.
not shit, it's atrocious. Also, the lovely bodywork that we did here and made it all smooth, turns out it's not smooth.
This dent disappeared when we primed it.
Complete load of poof, completely gone.
And now it's reappeared.
It
We've
has
painted
reappeared,
it and
it's bizarre.
it's there.
The boot that I was very proud with, turns out quite shit. The rear 3/4, this is where we did most of our work today. And when I say we, I mean you, Rory.
So this is what actually made us decide, okay, there is no making this car look nice anymore. It is shit. So let's just put it outside, show the world that we can't paint cars, and that if you are to think about aerosol in your car, don't do it.
Look at these runs, Rory. These are your runs. These are Rory's runs. You have written off my car.
No, man, like I will admit that
That's not good.
this was me, but all of this run down the side here was not me.
So this here, this here, and this here can be polished out, okay? This can be wet, sanded, and polished out. What cannot be polished out is this, what can only be described as jizz in the paint here.
Do you know what that was? That's
I
dust.
know,
That's
no,
dust.
no,
No,
Rory.
it's not dust. That
That's
is
'cause you've
you
been
going
too
like
close.
this.
So these runs don't only start and end
Oh,
here.
God, I
they
didn't notice
continue
that.
along the whole of this door, from
You guys
here
really
to here.
Yeah?
Oh yeah, I think you can just see. Well, you can actually see the texture of the paint with that on, and it looks awful.
It is shit.
Yeah. So when Rory and Alex were doing this earlier, I was busy having lunch. They were doing this earlier. This happened. So just as an update, if anyone's wondering what's happening with the Fiat, Alex and Rory have decided to crack on with finishing off the lacquer today. And
Rory is banned. Look at this. Rory is banned.
No, okay,
Rory is banned.
that was me. This was not me. No, God, this was not me.
just look at this. But it gets better because this bit we managed to pretty much miss. Because all of that is primer.
Oh yeah, a lot of, yeah.
But what I don't get is the fact that there's primer here, but we managed to paint the entire inside of the wheel arch.
That's rust proofing though, isn't it?
It's plastic.
We are in a fuel crisis, an energy crisis. You need to make sure that everything is insulated.
So we paint the wheel arches.
Yes.
The bonnet, you can literally see the lines of aerosol in.
It's difficult though, because you're standing here and you're just like that. And then it gets quite boring, so you have to speed it up a little bit. And then, because I'm quite short, I have to lean over like that. And then you miss a...
That's why you start from that end and work your way to this end, so you're not leaning on the paint.
One tends to miss a few areas.
Also, if you come around here, Rory, you can see quite a lot of the engine bay is blue.
Yeah.
And if you come around this side as well, you can see that the side of the airbox is also blue.
But Rory, if you just back it up a little bit, go back, keep going, keep going, right, okay.
Yeah.
And then, hold on one sec.
Yeah.
Does the car not look good?
It looks really nice.
It's all right, isn't it? Yeah.
If I do this,
Yeah.
and then if I go that way,
Oh, can we do that for my face?
yeah, and then look, that looks really nice now, doesn't
Do I
Yeah?
look younger now?
it? No.
Yeah?
What about now?
Oh, no, that's worse.
Oh shit.
How much has this cost?
About 900 quid.
How much?
What?
How much?
So thank you very much for watching.
No. How much was that?
Probably about 900.
£900 on aerosol cans.
So the plan with this is to say, haha, now I need to spend £2 with your mate.
And
Tie and
paint it.
actually get it painted.
Yeah.
So there's an update. Everyone keeps on saying, yeah, I was happy with the Fiat paint. Well, that's it.
That's why we
You
didn't.
put pressure on us
Yeah.
and we f***ed up because of you.
No, what happened was we
I
f***ed it up and then we got bored and left it for a bit, didn't we?
Yeah.
No, we didn't get bored. It got cold.
Oh no, we got bored. Rory, we got bored the day we started sanding it down.
It looked great in primer. We should have stopped there. But the whole painting with the paint and the clear coat don't. No. Just don't bother clear coating. Just keep it matte.
Little panels are fine. Cars, no. I wouldn't recommend doing this if you're as impatient as we are.
No.
Because we do get bored very easily and we are quite impatient, aren't we?
Yeah. Oh, look, there's a dog. Thank you very much for watching. Have a wonderful weekend. Don't try and rattle can your car because you'll f*** it up.
Yep.
From us, see you soon. Can you phone Ty, please? Ty?
Yes.
Yeah, just a second. Sort it out.
Hello? Yeah, no, it's